Have you heard about Google My Business, but you're not sure what it is or how to set it up? In this video today, I am going to cover everything that you need to know about Google My Business, how to optimize your Google My Business listing for maximum visibility and to skyrocket your business growth. Hi everyone, it's Leanne Cohen's here, Digital Success Catalyst and owner of Marketing Leap. And Google My Business is the one platform that in my agency, Marketing Leap, that we will actually work on for every single client, regardless of whether it's a website that we're developing, whether it's SEO that we're doing, or whether it's social media marketing. One of the first things that we will actually look at is the client's Google My Business listing and optimize it, purely because without a Google My Business account, that particular client and you as a business owner are missing out on serious local sales and opportunities. It's actually one of the most underrated marketing tools for business, and it's one of the best ways that you can connect your business to local customers around you that actually need what you have to offer. Now, that doesn't mean that just because you're a coach or an entrepreneur that provides a service, it's not relevant to you. It is so important, because a really interesting survey by BrightLocal, which is a data company, actually found that businesses with a Google My Business account on average received 1,009 searches every single month. So that's 1,009 people actually searching and finding that particular business. 84% of those are actually coming from discovery, so people are typing them in, and then the other 16% are going direct, so people are actually typing in the company name and looking specifically for that business. Discovery means that they might be looking for a particular category and that business comes up. When you think that there are 3.5 billion searches on Google every single day, having some kind of a leg up or some kind of a way of getting in front of your clients in the fastest possible time, you've got to take every opportunity that you can to get in front of your competitors. When it comes to your Google My Business listing, there is some core business information that you actually need to get everything set up. And that is your business name, your address, your phone number, website, a description of your business, and you've got about 250 characters of that. Now, Google actually has about 2,300, 2,400 different business categories. And then attributes. Attributes are almost like your search terms. So what I'm going to do is just share the screen and show you exactly what it actually will look like. You can actually see down here that I've actually pulled up my listing here. So for somebody that's searching for Marketing Leap, this is what they're going to find. If you have a Google My Business listing, you will actually find that you'll take up this entire real estate on a desktop, where it has a link to your website, it has directions to your business, the hours that you're open. Now I have a specific booking link, so that's in there. And then reviews. One of the great things about reviews is that over the years, Google has actually simplified this. What we're doing now with sites that we're building is we're actually taking that Google review link and popping it on the website in exactly the same place with all the other social icons. So it makes it so much easier for clients to say, if you're really happy with the service that we've done, please click on the Google link on our website, and that Google listing just pops up straight away. And it's one of the fastest ways of actually getting reviews. And then from there, you've got your just general description and then different posts. Now, if we're doing social media management for a client, Google My Business is one of the things that we literally just throw in there for free. When content's being created that goes on LinkedIn or Instagram or Facebook, that will actually be copied across to Google My Business. And the reason for that is because you get an option to have a button that will either send them directly to your website, can send them to a booking link. If you're a service business, they can actually message you and have a chat to you, which is, for the clients of ours that are service businesses, it's actually fantastic because they can liaise directly with their clients. So it just gives you that huge amount of real estate there on the right-hand side. So we'll just run through basically how to set up a business. If you're wondering what the messaging looks like, I'll just bring this one down and you can check it out here. So you can see on the back end, you've got messages here, and the clients can actually just tap in straight away and connect with you. To find Google My Business, if you go to the top little 9 dots here on the right hand side, you'll actually see the app is there. If you don't have that there, then all you need to do is just literally type in business.google, and you will get the option to basically create a new one. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to add a business in here, and it's as simple as this. It's literally as simple as just typing in a business name. So we're going to add a business to Google. Let's just have a look here. Let's do cleaning supplies. Now, like I said, there are over 2,300 different categories. So you'll find when you start typing it in, it will actually start bringing up all the different categories that you've got here. So let's just say that this is a pool cleaning service. For a service business that doesn't actually have an office and you go out to your clients, what you can do is actually select, no, I don't want to add a location. Now, you will still have to put in some kind of a physical location because Google needs to know that you are actually a proper business, but that will not show up online if you select no. So you select no, and then you can put in the area. Now I'm on the Gold Coast, so I'm just going to pop in here, Gold Coast, Australia, and you can put in a whole lot of different areas. Gold Coast is it's a fairly big place. If you want to be very specific with suburbs, you can. If you go all the way up to Brisbane, you can actually put that up there as well. So we'll just pop all of this in here. Now, again, Google needs to know that you are a relevant business and that you are a real business. So if you have a landline, you can actually be verified straight away. A client who has a range of a couple of different nail salons. So when we went to verify, it was great. They just had to type in the number. Google will actually phone that landline, give them a code, and that gets punched in straight away. If you're like most businesses these days and you run on a mobile phone, then you literally just select the country that you're in and then your telephone number. Let's just pop in there. So now again, with the options with the website, you can say that you've got a website, you can say you don't need one. Google will actually give you the option in your Google My Business listing to create a website as well. So all you need to do is just make sure you've got your domain. Having said that, I'm a big believer in you owning your own IP. So having your own website on a different host and on a different server that you can control is, to me, the most important thing, rather than having it on Google's website, where if they decide they don't like your listing, they can actually shut you down. So we'll just go next. And it's really this simple. Now for here, what will happen is there'll be a pop-up saying that, okay, you've got to enter a mailing address. Let's just get one close to me just because it's easier. Do. Okay, and then we go next. Okay, now you'll see here you get more options. Now, because there isn't a landline or anything like that, it'll have to be mailed. Now, Google normally says, it takes 6 days. Generally, it doesn't, but at least you know it's there. And what will happen is in the postcard, in the post, you'll actually get a postcard that will have a code in there. And you can actually just go in and verify from there. Then you can start adding in all your different categories. So you can see how that looks. What I'm going to do is actually just bring this one down now, just to show you what it looks like once you've got everything set up. So you actually go in and you put in the category, you put in your address, and then the service areas that you look after, the hours that you're open. Like I said, you can put your booking link in here. Now, if you're selling products, now we've literally just launched YouTube online training course. So that's actually going to go in there as a product with a link to the page for people to be able to buy. And you can do exactly the same thing. Whether you are a service business or a coach, you can actually put your products in here as well. And then the services that you offer. And like I said, you get 750 characters that you can put in, and make sure that you're using specific keywords, and make sure you're putting in information so it makes it easy for people to find you. And then on the labels, these are just your keywords that you're going to pop in. So you're actually telling Google, this is who I am, this is what I do. Now, I was talking before about your reviews. This is where Google has made it so much easier. A couple of years ago, I had to create a PDF to send out to clients to show them, okay, this is how you set it up. These days, you don't need that. You literally get a link with the review, and you can literally just copy that out. Let me just pull it up here, and there we go. Send it off. So you can see here, get more reviews. All you need to do is just copy this link, and like I said, if you can create a social icon on your website, pop it on there, and it just makes it so much easier for people to be able to connect with you. So from here on in, it is fairly intuitive. You get to go through, give your clients options to leave reviews. You make sure that all of your information in here is up to date. Now, you do need to keep checking this, because every so often Google will decide they'll do a review of your page, have a look at what everyone else is doing in your industry and in your category, and make suggestions. Also, there is sometimes some unscrupulous people who will actually go in and make suggestions on their competition's Google My Business page. So you just need to keep an eye on that, because you can actually go in and say, yes, I'll accept that change, or no, I won't. But you need to keep this up to date and make sure that you're constantly checking the information. And the same with reviews. If a client leaves a review, whether it's positive or negative, you have to reply. Even if it's a negative review and you go as far as, I'm really sorry you feel that way, but blah, blah, blah. Because you'll find, so many people will actually go through and check out reviews. In actual fact, 86% of people will rethink their purchasing looking at a business that has a range of negative online reviews that haven't been responded to. So, again, you will have some unscrupulous people who just, for whatever reason, decide that they're going to bag your business. You get on there, you be as polite as possible, but put it out there and respond, so that when people are actually searching for what you do, they've got something to base their decisions on. The interesting thing is that 72% of people will not take action on a purchase until they've actually read reviews on that company or on that service. Make sure that you are going in and you're checking this on a regular basis. If you are a little bit concerned about replying, businesses who reply to reviews at least 25% of the time have, on average, 35% more revenue. For the simple case of going in and replying to a review, if that can actually increase your revenue against your competitors by 35%, it's worthwhile sucking it up and just getting on with it and replying to those reviews. So then, like I said, you have the option for messages. Now, this is great if you're a service business where clients can actually get in, they can message you and ask you questions. And then you've got your products, your services. And as I said before, if you don't have a website, Google will give you the option there. However, I still recommend that you actually have your own website set up, because then you control it, okay? And then we get to the posts. So like I said, this is something that we actually just do for our clients, whether we're doing the SEO for them in local search, or whether we're doing their social media, purely because there are so many options here. You can actually put an offer in if you've got a special running. If you're running an event, you can add a product in there. And then from here, you've got the options of actually changing up the buttons. What we might do, just to give you an idea, you put the information in here. Now, these are all the different options that you've got with your button. You can get people to book, they can order online, they can buy something, sign up, or they can even call you. Making sure that you've got your categories correct in here and the information correct in here just means that when somebody is searching for what you have to offer and for the services that you provide, you are making it as easy as possible for people to connect with you. So when you get a chance, definitely jump in. You can see here it's business.google.com. If you don't have it set up, get in and get it set up. And you'll need to go in every so often just to check everything, make sure the information's correct. And it's just, I mean, seriously, when Google is actually offering you the opportunity to show up on the first page and to put as much information as you possibly can out there as a business owner and as a coach or an entrepreneur, you really should be taking them up on this particular option, because it is the fastest way of getting on the first page. So I hope that has been of some value to you today. And like I said, once you've got this optimized, this is actually one of the best ways of increasing your visibility and actually skyrocketing your growth. Because when people are searching online, they are going to find you if you have it set up correctly. If you are looking to restart, recharge, and revive your marketing, or even just simply losing the marketing overwhelm, please comment below and reach out to me. And I'd love to see how I can help you, whether it's through training and education, or whether it's with the Digital Success Academy, or whether it's through having a done-for-you service. That's essentially what my team and I do. So in the meantime, guys, spend the week going and having a look at your Google My Business page. Spend some time optimizing it. Get used to actually putting in that information. When you do a post on Facebook or you do a post on Instagram, copy it straight across to your Google My Business and make sure that you use that button so they have the option to either call you or to buy from you or to at least connect. Start putting those reviews out there. You can even take that Google review link and pop it into Facebook. You know, put it out there to your clients. Do an email blast. Guys, I'm really looking at building up my online presence. You gave me some great feedback about the work that we did together. I would love it if you put it in writing. And I do actually have a template when it comes to asking for reviews. So if you're interested in that, comment below. What I'll actually do is I'll put a link so that you can actually use that to download, because 9 times out of 10, if you ask for someone to leave you a review, they will go, yeah, okay, and then life gets in the way. If you give them a template that tells them, and all they've got to do is just plug in what you've done for them, and they don't have to think, it makes it 10 times easier. So I'll put that link for the review template below. And in the meantime, have an amazing week ahead, and I will see you next Monday. Bye.